This is amazing. I've just realised that Jordan Henderson is my under-18s manager. I didn't even sign him, but he's like a hero of mine. I love Fulham. It's all about the next game. You know, the gaffer just sent us out there and we just do the job, you know. Perfect impression. And you're right, Jordan, it is all about next game and we need a win because we're currently 11th in the league. We're doing alright, I think it's safe to say. Not brilliant, but not awful at the same time. Since last time we met, we had a decent little run where we beat Man City 2-0, we beat Villa, we beat Leeds in the Carabao Cup, then we drew with Everton away, which wasn't bad, beat Palace away, who were high-flying at the time. Then took a 3-0 thumping from United, which wasn't good, and we currently just threw away a 1-0 lead against my old club, Derby, which was very disappointing before being beaten at the Etihad by City in the Carabao Cup 4th round, so at least we're out of that tournament as well. We were going to come back for Derby and Bournemouth, but because of that Man City game sandwiched in between, I thought it might be nicer actually if we went for Bournemouth and struggling team Norwich. This could be a good time for me to actually beat Norwich in the save, hence why I decided today. So first up is the Cherries at Craven Cottage. Let's get stuck in. In terms of who's been impressing, not a lot, really. Bart Schneiders has got a goal. This is only goal in 13. So, yeah. But the biggest disappointment by far is Alex Puig. Alex Puig is meant to be one of my best players. He looks very good. He's absolutely terrible. And there is no doubt in my mind that I'm going to sell him because he's wanted by Liverpool, Roma and Real Madrid. If they want him, they can come and get him because he's playing at a 6.54. I don't know if his head's been turned. I don't know what's going on, but it's not good. Whatever's going on in his head, I don't like it. And today he is actually being replaced by our young lad, Kim Il-soo, who is going to be out on that left-hand side. Other than that, though, the team's pretty well balanced at the moment. I'm going to try and keep it as it is. So Ross is in goal. Brown's at left-back. Deman and Monday are the two centre-backs. Sailor's out on the right. Then you've got Brian and Cantong in the middle. Kim Il-soo, Falavena and Yazar making the midfield for Inban Schneiders. Brian's coming in for his first kind of real performance on camera because Petit is injured at the moment for 5 months. So I didn't actually know that. That's... How did I miss that? Did I just skim for it because I'm so used to injuries and I just didn't look? I mean, that is terrible from me. Both are struggling at the moment. They're down in 16th place, but they've still got Declan Rice. How old's Declan now? 35 years old. Let's get a Declan Rice. Their best player apparently is this chap over here, Barbosa, and he does look quite good. You believe in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one. That's from Pirates of the Caribbean. God, that's a very vintage reference as well. It shouldn't be. Pirates of the Caribbean isn't that old, but it is. It's like nearly 20 years old now. That's depressing. I expect to see a much better performance today. We did not play well against City in the Carabao Cup, as you can imagine, but going away to the Etihad is never easy. But at home, we've been pretty decent since I came in. Unbeaten, I think, actually, at Craven Cottage since I came in. So, long may that continue. We just need to carry on that form and just finish teams off. I think we're just lacking a little bit of confidence, especially going forward. We do score a couple of goals, but not enough really for my liking. For a team I've got with a very attacking lineup, our defence isn't really strong enough to kind of rely on that. So we need to be scoring more. And Bart Schneiders has really got to pull it out, to be honest. And no, easy. Point proven, as 30 minutes in, we've not had one highlight. We've dominated the game, but had not one highlight yet. Not one. Not a sausage. Nothing to get excited about. Oh, here we go. First highlight, but annoyingly it looks like it's going to be to Bournemouth. This isn't what I needed. Oh, well played, Cantong. Right, Kim Il-soo. That's not really endearing me to you, mate. There we go, Cantong. Lovely ball over the top. Fine Schneiders. Come on, mate. This is your moment. Come on, Bart. Turn him inside. That was terrible. Come on, Bart. Decent ball, Messi, Yazar, Falavena. Oh, it's a terrible, terrible save from the goalkeeper. But Jonathan Falavena, the only player I seem to have that can score, he was well worth the money. It's his 6th goal of the season. Messi Yazar is beginning to play a little bit better on that right-hand side as well. It's taken a little while, but we've finally broken the deadlock. It's good play by Bart, to be fair. That's a great ball. Yazar tees it down. Falavena, great first touch. And Bick. I mean, some of the names we've got here are amazing. Benjamin Bick. Shortlisted. Just for the name. Just for the name. I've got Handaman, Benjamin Bick, Barbosa. There's some top names in this league. Well, 1-0 at the break. Very similar to the way it was against Derby. We never really kicked on in that game, and I need the boys to just go get a second. Go get a second. I think it's a bit harsher of Schneider's to be playing at 6.5, considering that he was key in setting up the only attacking move of the entire game. this game is literally flying by, and it's just nothing to get excited about, which is fine because we're winning. But if we weren't, I'd be getting very upset right now. Quick change then. I'm going to take off Quincy Brown at left back. I'm going to bring on Coyne because he's not really had much of a go. And I hate to say it, but Bart Schneider's got to come off. We're bringing on Owen Gibson. I don't know what it is about Schneider's. He just doesn't seem to be on the end of anything. He does a lot of good build-up play, but his actual finishing, which is meant to be one of his big strengths, he's just not on it. Just not on it. Barbosa heads it clear there into Saylor, Cantong. Lovely ball into Mesut Yazar. This seems to be the only place where some magic happens. Now, Kim Il-soo. Go on, mate. Roast him. Kim Il-soo drives inside. Kim Il-soo. Oh, that's a great finish. What a goal to get your first one for Fulham. That's an unbelievable finish from Kim Il-soo. I didn't think it was going to go in. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think anything was going to come of that. It's not a great header by Branda. I mean, their names are sensational. Brenda, I'm going to call them at the back. Kim Il-soo just drives through. It's a great finish. I mean, the goalkeeper takes a knee. He thinks he's being knighted. Benjamin Bick, you're insane. I love you. One more change then. Saylor's coming off. I'm going to bring on Chris Johnson at right back. He can play there. He's pretty decent. And Saylor's on the booking. So it makes sense, doesn't it? This is pleasant. I like this. This is a nice, comfortable, at the moment, 2-0 win. I like that. It's not a rout, but it's a well-deserved 2-0 win. I like this a lot. We're only 2 points off the Blade Champions League places as Kim Il-soo whips a ball in. Demand's been fouled there by Lacour. There's no need for that, mate. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was Branda. Brenda's having an absolute shocker. Oh, now if only Schneider's was on. So in Gibson. Gibson steps up to put pressure on Schneider's. Not if you paid him, mate. And I am paying him. That's a terrible... Well, it wasn't a terrible paying. It's a great save. But there's not looked like there's ever going to be a comeback in this game as Mesut Yazar makes it 3. Brilliant by Falavena and Yazar. The only two players I can really rely on to carry any sort of threat. It's a great goal. Well done, boys. Get in! I love this. Oh, my hand! It's gone! People wonder why it's so tight. Excuse me. But it's because if I do that, look. Oh, there's my wall. So that's why I've had to cut my arms off. So my arms, I can only go like this distance out. I mean, not even this one. Look at that. This is a Football Manager video. I'm just trying to explain the wonders of green screen to you. I love this save. It's so laid back and at the same time so infuriating. I have to say, Kim Il-soo's played a lot better than Alex Puig has. So at the moment, Puig's not going to find his way back into the team, which means that he's potentially able to be sold to one of those big clubs. And if I can get big money for him, I'd happily sell him. He doesn't want to be part of the new Fulham regime, I don't think. He doesn't rate me as a manager, and that upsets me a little bit. To be fair, he's not the only one. There's Coyne on the ball, back to Demand. We've played some really lovely, patient football for this, and hopefully it will result in a goal. And this is where Kim Il-soo just gets on the ball. He's so good, Kim Il-soo. Whips it in. Owen Gibson, I mean, the goalkeeping is Adrian-esque. I have no idea where he's going, what he's doing, but it's 4-0. Owen Gibson gets his first goal of the season, even though he's had 2 penalties and missed them both. But Kim Il-soo is just making Alex Puig look like a right mug here. Brilliant play by Kim. Great ball in. Gibson, I mean, where are you going, Benjamin Bick? Benjamin Bick is amazing. But I'm sure that the Bournemouth fans are saying Benjamin Bick is a massive 4-0 at the end. You thought I was going to say something rude there, didn't you? Ah, not up here. By the way, the hat's back on because the hair is mental today. I washed it and just look at it. What's that? What is that? Quiff Central. 4-0. It's the first time we put in a kind of performance that I would deem a MikeRo Munch performance. Like, quite strong at the back, but really potent going forward. That's the first time we've looked like the kind of team that I've been trying to assemble here. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is interesting. Quincy Brown. Where are you now, Ollie? Burnley. That is around about... Actually, that's a bit unfair on Burnley, so that's about the right level for his management. I'm being absolutely ruthless with this Fulham team. I think so far I've been too much of a nice guy and too much like, it's alright. But now I'm being really ruthless now. I know kind of like what kind of players that I want in my team. And I'm trying to build that squad around that. So that's why I'm trying to mould this Fulham one very quickly into my own sort of team. Like I said, I want to be high pressing, high energy, but with technical quality and a really good determination. It's not going to be enough to kind of get us into like European places or anything anytime soon, but it's a solid building block. And then from there, we can start building up. If I can also, because a lot of these players are quite expensive, so I wouldn't have an issue in selling many of them. And Frank LeBrun's also having a bit of a dig at me. What's wrong with you, mate? You're 30 years old. You are definitely out of here. What's wrong, pal? Oh, okay. He doesn't want to leave. He just said, forget I said anything. So he's been intimidated by me. Yeah, that's right. Right, so Norwich are bottom, we're 10th. You know what's coming, don't you? They've not won a game yet, and I bet today's going to be the day. I mean, a lot of people whinging in the week saying that, oh, it is a football, this, that, and the other. At the moment, this team is the one that's doing the business for me. Bart Schneiders is going to play. I have to play him. I've spent £60 million on him. I'm not willing to give up on him just yet, so there are no changes to the lineup. So, can we go and get a win away at Carrow Road? We've had a couple of really good away wins, notably at Selhurst Park earlier on in the season. That was a big result where we kept a clean sheet and nicked a 1-0. I'm looking to hopefully batter Norwich today, considering how low they must be on confidence. But I don't know what's happening. But the first highlight's already within the first minute, and we've got the ball, which is always a promising thing. Gotta say, Brian's played quite well since he came in. He was good in the last game as well, and we've played the ball out to Sailor. Go on, Sailor. Whips it into Yazar. Yazar tees it. Falavena. Please tell me Bart Schneiders didn't just block that. I think Bart Schneiders just blocked that. That would have been a perfect start as well, giving Norwich something to be a bit nervous about, calm the nerves at our end because we're in control of the game. But Bart Schneiders blocked it. He blocked it. He physically blocked it. Maybe I've been playing him. Maybe I've been playing him in the wrong position. Maybe he's better at centre back. Here we go. Highlight, and we've actually got the ball in their half. Falavena back to Sailor. Sailor to Brian. Go on, Brian. You've been really good so far, mate. Nice block to Sailor. That's some weird bring the ball back stuff. Brian, back post. Kimmels. Oh, how was he missed? Kim Il-soo should be burying that, really. Well, he absolutely battered them, but 2 shots on target from 11 is not good enough. And if Bart Schneiders hadn't blocked that Falavena shot in the first minute, we would be fine. I'm going to say, you perform well out there, keep going, the result will come. But Kim Il-soo, just going to pass you set. I'm looking for you to make the difference. I'm not going to have a go at him. I'm just going to say I'm looking for you to make the difference. With the young player, I want to make sure that he knows that I believe in him. I believe in you. What took you so long? I do believe in him. Good take by Monday there. Good composure as well. Well done, mate. Now, Ross on the ball. Come on. Come on, Ross from Friends. You ate my sandwich? I can't believe I've not made that joke about Ross yet. That's a great ball. Mess it, Yazar. Don't shoot. Yazar's giving the ball away. He's won it back. Tease it. Schneiders! Bart Schneiders has scored! Yes! He only needed to be 4 yards out, but he scored. Well done. Well done, mate. Brilliant here by Mesut Yazar, who by far is my best player at the moment, to be fair. It's a great tackle by him. He tees it in. Bang. Lovely finish by Bart Schneiders. He knows where the goal is. He just can't usually hit it. But he has today. Finally, Bart Schneiders has scored again. He has scored 1. Let's be fair to him. He has scored 1 for £60 million, which is quite good. That Ross there, that's a brilliant save. Well done, Ross. Rachel would be proud. I can't believe we finally managed to get ahead and now watch Norwich come alive. Is that Erling Haaland? No. What's just happened? What's just happened? What's Ross from Friends doing? But, I mean, what? I'm so confused. Barbero, it's just awful. And I mean, Ross, you've got... Oh, Ross. All that work we did, undone by 1 ball over the top. That left-hand side's having an absolute mess. Puig is coming on. And so is Les Coyne. It's not been a good day. Can't be drawing with a team that's not won 1 game all year. It's just so poor. Come on, boys. This is what big teams are made of. We go out there, we get another result. This is here for the taking. We can build some momentum rather than being so stop-start. Brian, ball in. Puig! Alex Puig. Well done, mate. Terry Bryan for me today has been absolutely brilliant, and he gets the assist that he deserves, and Alex Puig comes off the bench to show me that he does care about the team a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. But to be fair, Brian puts on an absolute plate for him here. He just beats the defender. Goalie makes a total hash of it, but it's quite difficult to stop. He's put a lot of power behind that header. Get in. Yes! I said beforehand that Norwich are doing a good job. We have been the better team. You look at the result, the stats, and it does explain to you we are the better team here. We've just made really hard work of it. But at the same time, we're hopefully going to get that win, and that is what matters. Back-to-back wins for what feels like the first time in ages. As the time ticks away... Oh, please let me beat Norwich for the first time ever. Yes! Get in! Well done, boys. 2-1. I like this Fulham team. We've got some decent players here. I'm happy. Well, not going to say we laid down a marker, but we're up into 5th after that. So we're keeping up with people here. And don't get me wrong, there's no way we're going to get European football this year. Okay, I'm very aware of that. But so far, 6 wins, 3 draws, 3 defeats, goal difference of 2. I don't care really. It doesn't really matter too much. The games we win, we might win by the odd goal. Who cares? It doesn't matter. As long as we win. The other way I see it is that we're 19 points towards safety. Or we're 19 points away from safety, sorry. That's the more important thing. But get in. That's a really, really big win. Brian's been excellent. I'm going to praise him for that game because Brian was superb. Next time we come back, though, I think let's go Everton and Derby because I wanted to play Derby. Obviously, an ex-team. I really wanted to play them and see what they were made of. So let's do that. Let's come back for Everton at home and then Derby away down at Pride Park. I believe it's still Pride Park. Yeah, I think so. But let's go and play those 2 teams out. And that's midway through January where hopefully we'll also be in the middle of another transfer window. There'll be another chance for me to maybe bring in some players. The only position now that I'm a little bit worried about for this season is that where Petit used to be. Other than that, I think we're okay. But to be fair to Terry Bryan, he's good. But if something happened to him or to Cantong, we'd be in a bit of trouble because I'm very, very light in that area. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do drop a like on it, share and subscribe. Let me know if there's any positions you think I need to strengthen on. And also make sure you have yourselves a great weekend. And by that I mean tune into the Watford Career Mode, which will be coming out tomorrow and on Sunday. And I'll also be streaming Foot live on Twitch. So keep an eye out on all my social media platforms to let you know when I'm going to be on, but it'll probably be in the evenings. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Stay cool.